What are you doing now?
I'm breaking down my addiction. Okay, today is Monday, November 4th. Julie and I both had the day off and we decided to clean today. Happiest days of my life are the days I just clean the apartment. Julie and I were talking and we were like, today would be a great day to do an apartment tour because the entire place is clean and this is the only time it's gonna be clean. Tomorrow when Julian comes home, it's gonna be a mess again. So we're gonna give you an apartment tour right now. Welcome in. I'll show you around.
Oh, you're so awkward.
So this is our front little entryway. We have our steam mop right here because a part of cleaning, I wanted to steam mop the entire house. We have our closet. Okay, so one thing that I was doing just a second ago is downsizing on like a lot of the things that I have like a surplus of. One of those is sweatshirts and shoes. Obviously, a lot of the stuff we are not gonna be able to take to Hawaii.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so this is closet number 1 of a bunch of shit we don't. Oh my god, the extra shoes. Okay,
and wait. Boom!
Okay, this coat I'm gonna have the hardest time parting ways with. So this is our little front entryway where we like keep our keys. This is our door, and then right here. So this is a 1-bedroom apartment, so obviously everything is like super compact, but this is our little like dining room that's just right next to the entryway. You know, we'll sit here, have our breakfast. Sometimes I just like to sit here if other people are in the living room because the 2 rooms are basically connected.
Okay, about like 99% of the time that table just has a bunch of shit on it. So
yeah,
this
actually
eat on it,
yeah,
but
this is the shit
right
table.
now it's clean, and yeah.
Yeah. Okay, and then over here we have La Cocina, like a basic kitchen. One thing I really like about the floor plan of this apartment is that if you stand right here, you can see almost every single room, obviously except for our bathroom because our bathroom's over there, but you can like be cooking. Someone could be in the living room, someone could be in the bedroom, so.
Wait, you should talk about the fridge.
Okay, so the place, why?
I don't know, it looks fun.
Okay, we'll get to the fridge. Okay, so this is our fridge. We have a very personalized fridge. So first of all, we have like a bunch of Polaroids of just like our friends because we're super basic. There's me and Julian of the old time, all the Polaroids. This is the most important thing on the schedule right here. This is Megan's school and work schedule. It's super important that I know where she is at all times so that I can know when I can be with her. The Eggy Monthly.
Oh shit, alright, I'm getting that, sorry.
Okay, so the Eggy Monthly, so basically Megan, this gem, best friend in the world, she writes us a friend's newsletter every month, and the goal that we're doing is we're trying to just like get a year's worth of newsletters. She started in February, so she's got, what, 4 months to go until she's done a whole year, so proud of that.
This month, I mean, that was about it. We made this cool video.
That was about it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's a poem that Megan wrote about why I'm a dumbass. Hung it up on the fridge because we're proud of it.
We're proud of it. We have our calendar over here that mostly has just like our work schedules on it so we can know exactly where each other is at all times.
Sounds so crazy.
Okay, one of my favorite parts of this kitchen, so okay, it's kind of sad we only have 1 bottle up there, but usually we have like a bottle in between each vase, so it's like the pretty and the alcoholics, so I like that. I have 2 hermit crabs in here.
Oh yeah, turn the light on. Can we take them out?
Yeah. So 2 hermit crabs live in here. I used to have 3, but we're not gonna talk about what happened to the 3rd one. Oh, he's hanging on. I can't. We'll come back later. Yeah, but that's pretty much the kitchen. Just have like the cabinets and all that stuff. Nothing else really in here. Oh, that's Mars. She was born in March. So then we have our living room. So our living room is split into kind of like 2 separate rooms. So this little area right here is Julian's office. And then it kind of like cuts off here to where this is the living room. One thing I like about the layout that we did here is that if you just like swing Julian's chair around, it turns into another seat. So you can have like 7 people sitting here, depending on how many people you can fit on this couch. I am super into decorating, so right now we have like all of our fall decorations out. You feel like notice there's a bunch of pumpkins here. Love the pumpkins, love fall.
This is our little friendship wall of memories.
Yeah, this is the wall that Julian made. So this is like the 2nd version of it. Like a month ago, we had a bunch of other pictures up here, but then we just switched it out because they were all like a year old.
Hey, shout out to the boys. Oh, my boy Noah, I got grandma up there. To Hawaii earlier this year, some pictures of that. At Abby's family. I just like this picture I took of Abby. Got more boys, Paradiso. Y'all know how it is, man. My boy Noah. Megan's video. This is my brother right here, you already know. The Eggies. The girls just being weird.
The girls.
The girls just thoughting. Just me and Abby, you know. And then, I want to talk about my favorite piece of the house. This is a picture I actually took, like the first week that we moved in here. I had this idea of like going downtown, my favorite spot, and taking a picture of it and just blowing it up as big as I could. So I found this super awesome place downtown that would do huge pictures of really good quality, and got it printed, and I love it. Just hung it up, just Hawthorne Bridge. Gives our living room a nice little vibe, I would say. You know, this will make it look so empty. All right.
Nice, okay. And then yeah, over here we have like the couch and my 2 plants.
Who are these dudes?
Who are they? This one's Beverly. Beverly has scoliosis.
She built weird, look at her.
And then this gem over here is Myrtle. Her name is Myrtle.
I hate Myrtle.
Her name is Myrtle because, I don't know.
She looks like she's just about to die, man. She's just been hanging on since day one. Sorry.
Okay, and then outside I have more plants. Used to have a lot more, but then a couple of them died off from like an extreme heat wave, and then also just from it getting cold all of a sudden. And this is our backyard. So basically I have my plants right here. We have our grill and my little chair so I can photosynthesize in the morning.
This is it. This is our little crocodile pet.
That's about the size of what we're moving into. So gotta figure out how to move all this into there. And then one thing that I thought was really cool about all of this furniture is all of our furniture kind of came from different places. Best compliment I've ever gotten from somebody is that this is the least crackhead apartment they've ever seen, and I feel like that contributes a lot to like the furniture pieces we have. So like this couch was my mom's, and she, for whatever ungodly reason, had 2 of these couches. I don't know where she found them. She had them in her house just facing each other.
Your mom's gonna see this.
Because she didn't have room for like these, I don't know why she had 2, but she had like one couch in the normal spot, and then she had another couch just like in the middle of the room facing this one. So she was like, want a leather couch? And I was like, yes, I do. And then obviously there was Julian's chair and then Julian's parents' recliner. So all of them like match each other, and it was unintentional, but it makes the place look so put together, and I love that.
All right, one thing about this recliner couch, so if you ever taken a nap in this recliner couch, you just know this right here. This is the old lazy boy.
Luxury. Okay, moving out of the main room, we come in here and this is like the hallway, and we have washer and dryer and just kind of basic storage in here. Kind of boring. And then in here we have our bathroom. Have a bit of like a blue theme in here, like blue and yellow. Like a small little sink area. We have Hubert.
Oh, Hubert.
So this is Hubert. Hubert, okay. I got Hubert from TJ Maxx. I was strolling the aisles one day after work or school, I don't remember what it was, and I saw this on the shelf and I was like, I don't care how much he is. I don't care if this is $99, I'm buying him. So this is Hubert. He's been with us since the beginning.
He's really awkwardly placed because, you know, he just kind of watches us go to the bathroom.
That's Hubert. Okay, then we have the pretty little shower curtain that matches our little blue theme. This is a gem that actually cousin Ro painted. So Ro painted this years ago, and it's something that we've kind of like had at my old house, just kind of like tucked away, and then as I was moving, I found it, and I was like, she would look perfect above the toilet. And then we also have behind here another beautiful art piece. This is actually, what's funny about this is we've had this up since we've been moved in here, and like before we even thought about moving to Hawaii. And this fish, the Huma Huma Nuku Nuku Apua, is this.
Can you say one more time?
The Huma Huma Nuku Nuku Apua. Okay, if you've watched High School Musical 2, everyone knows how to pronounce that fish. But anyway, this is the state fish of Hawaii. So it's cool because we've had this up since before we even thought about moving to Hawaii, which is just kind of like a funny coincidence.
Everything just kind of color coordinates. Like my dad framed this for us using this type of paper, and then, you know, obviously like we got these mats and the shower curtain, and everything just kind of has like a blue theme.
We're unintentionally so well put together. Like the bathroom, the leather furniture, like it's all a mistake and it all worked. Okay, then coming in here, we have the bedroom. When we first moved in, we had like, Julie and I both had a desk in like our old office space. So obviously in the living room, that's where we put Julian's office. And then in here we put my desk. because we couldn't fit both of our desks in here, so we kind of had to decide like, okay, like which is gonna look the most right. And since mine, I don't really like do any work, I just do like my makeup, it made more sense for my desk to be in here. All my knickknacks.
Your knickknacks.
My knickknacks. We have our TV, we have our mirror, we have the dream catcher that I made like a year, 2 years ago. You know,
Your hair's going crazy in the back.
But yeah, I made this dream catcher like 2 years ago one night at 2 a.m. because I couldn't sleep, and that's what I do when I can't sleep, is I just craft. Then we have my little stand here, my salt lamp.
You got these dudes right here.
I got those dudes. That was from my grandpa. Then, okay, oh God, there are so many things that I'm so upset to part with, and that is my many blankets, my many cups, my many sweatshirts, all things that are not necessary in Hawaii. So I have like fluffy blankets, Sherpa blankets. I have this comforter that has fur on the other side of it. Like that is not, like we don't want that.
I low-key wasn't a huge blanket person before I started dating Abby, but I've definitely gained a love for soft blankets.
You can't sleep without them.
Yeah,
They're
she's right.
so nice. And talking about blankets that I can't part with.
Well, there's a whole fucking tub of them, dude.
Yeah, I got my bucket of blankets. So I have just my pink blanket, my electric blanket. I have a throw blanket, cheetah print blanket, have Christmas fluffy blanket,
That makes sense.
and I cannot part with a single one of them. I also have like 3 other blankets that are in my car right now. It's a lot. Okay, then lastly.
Oh, and then we have our guest blankets.
Oh yeah, and the guest. Let's show those really fast. And the guest blankets.
And that blanket. And the red blanket.
So basically I have a lot of blankets and I don't want to get rid of a single one of them. Okay, lastly we have our big closet. So basically we have Julian's section over here and then my section over here.
We'll make it work.
We'll make it work.
We'll make it work.
So yeah, all of our stuff is gonna have to fit in a shack, and then also like being at Hawaii, like the coldest it ever gets is like 70, maybe 60 degrees, but like it's summer year round. It's summer all the time. So like, okay, all my long sleeves and sweatshirts and like most of my pants I'll get rid of. So I don't think that downsizing my closet is gonna be the hardest thing, because basically I just keep my summer clothes and then just pack away or sell all of my long sleeves, sweatshirts, but
Basically half this, or 80% of all
80
this is gonna have to stay.
yeah, because I mean, this is basically my summer section right here, and I hate half of these tank tops. So we're probably gonna be wearing repeated outfits for the first bit of living there. Oh, also, fun fact, so this is supposed to have a door right here. You can see the hinges of where our door was. This is the most annoying constructional thing I've ever seen in the world. No, okay, so this is the door, you know, right here.
You're the door.
This door naturally...
Can you open up like a...
Okay, the door naturally sat right here. So like if this is where the door ends, you would have to like walk around it, and if you ever got in and this chair was out, like if I was doing my makeup and Julian wanted to get out, like he could. So like a week into living here, took that off.
The door was out, man.
The
We
door,
burnt it.
door was gone. Yeah.
It's in a storage unit, by the way, unless if you're watching this. That's our apartment manager.
But yeah, that's basically our entire apartment. It's
Yay.
a 1-bedroom, it's super small, but this is like the first camera.
This, oh Jesus, fuck. My arm's hurt.
Are you filming?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's our apartment. It's just like a super small 1-bedroom apartment. It's tiny, but it's like exactly like what we've needed for the past 8 months of us living here. We've got 2 months left before we leave for Hawaii. And I'm really sad to go from like this amount of space, because it was weird. So like before I lived here, like obviously I lived at my parents' house to where I just had like my own bedroom. So moving into here is like, okay, I need to buy a couch. I need to buy big girl things. I don't know, like stuff to fill out an entire 1-bedroom apartment. And now we're basically gonna go back to like a bedroom size space. So like blowing up to fitting all of this, and like I have cups and I have plates and forks, and then I have a table with chairs and just like random things like a napkin holder, and like all of that is gonna...
I hope you have to get rid of the napkin holder.
Not the napkin holder. But it's just so crazy to think about like getting rid of all the stuff that we collected over like the past 8 months for a really cool experience. And is it even like, do we get rid of it, or do we like put it in storage?
We don't know.
It's a lot to decide.
Yeah.
But basically that was our house tour. Hope you enjoyed. Comment, like, and subscribe.
Yeah. Gotta eat my mangoes.